Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you some charity shop finds. I went on Monday and I dug every nook and cranny to find some bargains. I did get you sterling silver bits, so I'm just going to get set up and show you what I got. Right, so in here I have kind of sorted through everything already when I got back, roughly. Looked up a couple of bits. The first bit I'll show you is this bangle, and it's got the little hearts in there, which I thought was quite a distinguished kind of mark, so I was thinking this will be worth cleaning up. It needs a bit of a clean. I haven't cleaned any of this. I'm going to spend today doing some cleaning and photographing. I always put this off because listing everything, cleaning, photographing and listings are very time consuming. Anyway, so this bangle, I looked it up and there was another one selling for around, maybe higher than this, but I just put, that's the price I'll be selling it for. So this was a good find. So that's my bangle. So it's very nice. Very nice. I always manage to find a few bangles. This one also is this one I wasn't going to pick it up, but then I was like, oh, it's quite a nice bangle. Let me just get it out of the packet for you. So this is supposed to, I found a similar one to this. Well, I found similar ones to this, but there was one that looked exactly the same as this. And it was they've got it listed, I think, on eBay as a Mexican coin silver bracelet, and the price was quite a lot. So I'm not sure if this is just like a replica, or I'm really not sure if this is Mexican coin silver. I don't know, but that's what I found when I looked this up. So it needs a little bit of a clean. I mean, actually it doesn't need that much of a clean. I just need to give it a little wipe, just to make sure that it's got any dirt off and things. So that's that one. Then I found this necklace. It's it looks to be check glass. I don't have anything made from check glass, so I'm actually not sure, but if any of you can confirm that, that would really help me out, because it's difficult to work out these things. Like, you can look them up, but it's not always correct. These are definitely glass beads, or well, some sort of either glass beads or some sort of stone. So they're saying, did I write check glass, French jet beads? That's the black beads here. So whether that's actually correct or not, I'm not sure, but this is very pretty and I got it anyway, and it's got a nice clasp on it. Like, it's a well-made little necklace. It reminds me of that beaded one I had in my video where I actually kept it. Like the tribal kind of one. It had the same kind of well-made feel about it. So this is very nice. I tried it on actually. It looks very nice on. So I'm assuming that's check glass for now, unless I'm corrected otherwise. So if anyone can help me on that, that would really help me out. And then I got this. It's a vintage little necklace. You know, I liked it. It's got a little it's got a nice little adjustable clasp there. And it's kind of, I think it's this between here and here is supposed to be, I think, the adjustable part of it. But I do like these little necklaces. I've got another one as well. Then I got this bracelet. So let's get it out. I did look this up. This is tiger's eye. So the green beads are tiger's eye beads. It's quite heavy. And it's in good condition. It's got a nice clasp on there and everything, so quite a nice little bracelet. So yes, I liked that. So put that there. And then the next thing we do have is this little this little costume jewellery piece. It's only, I think, I don't know, so I'm not sure what kind of metal this is, stainless steel maybe or something. I could test for silver just to check, double check, but this was in the cabinet and it was, I thought it was really pretty. See the glittery tone to it. It's got animals on there. So we got a rhinoceros, a giraffe, a lion, a hippo, and I think this is a cheetah, and I think this is supposed to be a zebra. But this is a nice little pretty charm bracelet. It needs a clean, but I need to just double test it just in case. I don't think this is silver. I think I did test it, sorry. It's magnetized, so it's not silver. Don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's not silver. So yeah, I'm going to give it a little bit of a clean and pull it up in my Etsy shop. I thought it was just unusual. I thought someone might appreciate it. If it doesn't sell, I'll just keep it for my daughter for when she's older. Not a problem there. It's a nice little find. I like unusual pieces. I mean, for me, it doesn't have to be gold and silver, you know. Sometimes there's some nice little unusual little treasures around. So there we go. Let's pop that there. Very nice. And the next one I have here, I think, is mother of pearl and hematite. Looks to be mother of pearl and hematite, this necklace. It's a nice little delicate beaded necklace. It's got quite good condition as well. There's the other. I don't know if these little beads in here are silver or not, but it's a well-made little necklace. So yeah, I looked this up. There were similar ones. So yeah, that's my findings for that. Let's move this up a little bit so we can see everything together. Next on the list is this beautiful bangle that I found. It was a little bit more pricier. So this is gorgeous. Look at that. As soon as I saw that, I was like, right, I'm taking that. Look at the patterns on that. So yeah, this will be going in my Etsy shop. Very nice. Let me see if I can put it on so I can show it on. This is a little showpiece. I'm not sure. It's quite small though. It's for a small wrist. It's not going to fit on my wrist actually. It's for quite a small wrist. You know, and it's not very forgiving. And once you like, I could get it on, but I might not be able to get it off. So we will not do that. So I'll put that there. But that was a nice little find. And then we've got some. So in here, I found it was from one shop alone. Some of their cabinet pieces and earrings that were just on top of the cabinet. But these are some pretty earrings. Earrings are always hard to showcase. Yeah, that's quite a good view of that. So these look like they haven't been worn, to be honest. Very good condition. So I do like these. I'd wear these myself. So that's the pair of those. So that's that. We'll put those there. And then we've got when I saw this and the next pendant I'm going to show you, I knew that they were silver. So, and then because I kind of saw a 925 mark. I'm not sure if they knew they were silver because these were like the silver markings. Let me see if I can. The silver marking is there. See it? And did I spot that or another marking? There's another marking on here. Yeah. So I think I spotted this marking. That was it. There's a marking also there. So I was like, yep, I'll have those at the cabinet. Please. Yep, please can you get those now out, please? Me, I want them. And this one is stunning. I love this. This is definitely, I can't find a marking on this, but this is definitely silver. I'm going to test it. But this is the quality of this. This is stunning. Love this. As I say, I can't find a marking on this, but I think this is probably like a handmade kind of, you know, when people just make their own kind of jewellery. Did I manage to find anything about this? I don't think I've researched to see if I can find anything about this. Look up what this Chinese symbol is and this one on the back because they're different. The stone that this is, and test to see if this is silver, because I'm pretty, it's not magnetic. None of this is magnetic. I'm pretty sure this is sterling silver. Beautiful. This is probably my favourite piece that I got from this haul. This and that bracelet, my two faves. So, you know, I'm secretly hoping this doesn't sell and I can keep it. But it's such a nice little it's such a nice find. Jewellery like that is quite special. The next thing is this the final thing? Hold on. No, it's not. I've just separated Etsy from Vinted stuff. I'm going to put a few bits on Vinted today from this haul because I need to speed it on up. I've got so much jewellery sitting around waiting to be cleaned and listed, and I don't get that much time to do it either. So my main days to do it is a Friday and possibly time over the weekend. And obviously I'm a mum as well, so I only get time to work on my shop on a Friday and on the weekend, so that's why I'm slow at listing things. So yeah, this is another find. I'm not sure about this, to be honest, but I liked this pendant. I'm going to change the chain on it because it's this is I think this has got a silver marking on, if I'm not mistaken, but I think, yeah, it has on the clasp. That's why I picked this up. Yeah, it's got a silver marking on the clasp, but I'm not sure about it, so I'm gonna do some further research, and as you can see, it's not in good condition. It might polish up though, so we'll see. Anyway, that's pretty. If anyone knows what this is, please also let me know. I did look it up, but I was getting all types of stuff. It may not be anything, I don't know, but it's pretty anyway. But it will speed up my research if anyone can help me out on that. I'll show you this ring. This is actually from my personal collection, from a family member's collection, and I had it and I actually forgot I even had it, and it was really dark. It wasn't cleaned up like this, and I polished this up, and look how good it's come up. It's got garnet in there, and it's solid sterling silver, and yeah, it's polished up lovely. So I just been wearing it. Obviously it's special to me because this family member who passed. So anyway, so that is all the stuff that's going on probably on my Etsy shop. I don't think this will go on my Etsy shop actually, but there's a lot of this will go on the Etsy shop. Anything that I'm not going to put on there will go on to Vinted, and if it doesn't sell on Vinted, it will go on eBay, and if it doesn't sell on eBay, it goes in my jewellery box. So the next thing, I bought this hammered. This is like a hammered necklace. I thought it's not my style, but I thought I need to buy also collect jewellery that's not actually just my style, like that's also other people's styles, because I know this type of style people may like. So I bought this as a tester piece to see if it will sell quickly or not. It's just a costume piece, but it's very nice. I thought it was worth buying and doing a little test on it to see if it will sell or not. And let's put that there. Curating a little thumbnail picture. And then I've got some earrings. I wasn't sure whether I was going to keep these or not. Still not sure. I'm actually just might put them in my Vinted, and if they go, then they go. If they don't, I'll wear them because these are my style. These are quite pretty. They just needed a clean. So I'm going to clean them up today and put them on Vinted. So we'll put those, where should we put these? Here. And then I bought a necklace. This necklace, I had a bracelet the other week and I showed it in my first video I showed it, and then I put it on Vinted and it went the same day, and it had like, everyone was going nuts over it. And I was really surprised. It's always the pieces you don't expect that are popular. And I saw the necklace to that bracelet in another charity shop. So I took that. It's not as in good condition as the bracelet was though. So I'm going to see if I can clean this up a bit, and then it will just go on my Vinted. I may even contact the person that bought the bracelet because she loved the bracelet, and see if she wants the necklace as well. Just let her know I've got the necklace to it. But I need to make sure it's in decent condition because it is a bit, it's not as good as the condition as the bracelet, but I thought, let me see if I can clean it up. And that is the last, that's the last piece from my haul. Where can we put that? We'll put that up there. And then we'll just arrange this a little bit. So let me give you a little overview of my charity. I'm really pleased with this charity shop haul actually. If I could, I would be in the charity shops constantly, but I just, I need to actually get some of this sold. Never mind about keep buying stuff. So yeah, I need to get a lot of this cleaned, photographed and sorted out basically. But yeah, the Vinted stuff will go up today on my Vinted. This video though is going up next week because I've got a video going up tomorrow. Yeah, I've got a video going up tomorrow of the vintage job lot that I got from eBay, and it's a really good one. Like, I'm really excited about some of those pieces that are in there. So if you haven't watched that, go watch it because it'll be the video before this one, and it's got some special pieces in there, which I love those type of things because I just like looking into the history of jewellery, where it came from, and there were some really interesting pieces, which is why I picked it up. So be sure to go and watch that one because that's probably got the best stuff in there that I actually own currently. And then I'm gonna spend the rest of my day getting the vintage stuff up. Not this lot, but some of that stuff from the vintage job lot I'm going to be cleaning, photographing and putting in my Etsy shop. So I haven't got that much listings in there. My aim this week is to get 50 listings up. I've currently got 20 listings, 12 drafts, and I need more. So, I need to get to, really, I'm aiming to get everything up by Q4. By the start of Q4, because obviously that's the busiest time of the year. So I really want to get every piece of jewellery that's going in my Etsy shop up as much as I can. So yeah, anyway, that's enough rabbiting. I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.